Hey, all you foodies and ghoulies out there. You can find Slice of the Paranormal anywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to a toxic episode of Slice of the Paranormal.
That's right.
It's radioactive.
Yep.
Radioactive. I'm Ryan. This is Christy on my left. This is Steven on my right. We make this group called Slice of Paranormal. We check out paranormal things, go to these places, review local pizza, come back here, talk about it all.
Yep. Hi, everyone. Next cup of code and fresh roasted coffee.
Yeah,
at the
thank
top
you
of
very
the
much.
top of the podcast.
Coffee for everybody.
Coffee for everyone. They're really good, you guys. I know you guys haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I've been sharing it with my family and my friends, and everyone loves it.
I smelled
It's
it. I mean,
so
I'm not a
good.
big coffee guy, but I smelled it. It smells good.
It's so good, and it doesn't. A lot of coffee leaves like an aftertaste in your mouth. This does not. It's like
Oh, nice.
super clean. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm really thankful that they are our sponsors. And
Fresh
I will be
roasted coffee?
enjoying their fresh roasted coffee.
And
Check 'em
I'm
out.
actually looking forward to trying Seriously Dark.
Yes,
I
flavor.
love dark
Yeah.
coffee. So
that's the kind that we've been trying. And Seriously Dark is seriously delicious.
awesome, great.
Nice. Also, if you go to their website or you order through them,
thank you,
you can
Ryan.
use the code Slice 10.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
What is it? Save 10%.
Yep, save 10% and lets them know that we sent you there.
Yeah, very
so
cool.
We definitely appreciate that.
Awesome.
Stuff about radiation. You know, I talked about radiation today.
Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of radiation, did you see the new Toxic Avenger movie?
No.
Did you hear anything about it?
No.
Do you know who's in it?
No.
Peter Dinklage is the Toxic Avenger. A whole bunch of I think
Nice.
James Gunn, is that the guy that did the Avengers and stuff?
He
Batman.
he also did
Is that his name?
Guardians of the
I don't
Galaxy.
know.
Yeah, the guy who did all those did this. I'm pretty sure. I think he
Amazing.
used to work for Trauma back in the day,
Okay.
and that's how he got his start. I don't know. Don't quote me. I think that's what it was. But yeah, so
Okay.
he's got roots in it.
That's cool.
A little bit else. What else is radioactive?
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about radioactivity. I mean,
Christy's radioactive today.
she is, and I know radiation is not a ghost, but it is invisible and can kill you. So
And it can make you into a
It
ghost.
can turn you into a
Yeah, you may become a ghost.
So we were in New Jersey and looking for things to do around Nutley, and one of the things I found was
Just hanging out in Nutley, New
Nutley.
Jersey,
hanging
looking
out
for
in
stuff to
Nutley.
do.
And this is one of the sites where we picked the site based on the pizza shop we wanted to go to.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's a destination pizza shop.
We picked the pizza shop, and then we're like, we got to find something near it.
Right.
And when I found this site, I was like, "Oh, I love me some radiation."
Yeah.
You know, I'm all about it.
I love me some radiation.
I mean, you don't understand. I have a fallout shelter sign in my studio. I have
I was gonna say, I love
stuff
the-
from the newspaper clippings from Hiroshima.
Oh.
You've got gas masks hanging
I
on
have
your
gas
wall.
mask. I
Yeah.
mean, I do have all sorts of stuff, and I collect poisonous uranium glass.
Is it really poisonous?
It is if you crunch it, powder it,
Yeah.
and then try to ingest it.
Well,
then it can
don't
kill
do
you.
that.
So don't eat your glasses.
Don't eat your
Don't
glass.
crunch them up and eat them like most people normally
Right,
do.
right.
No. So,
Use
Darn,
these
I was going
ones.
to do that later, too.
Yeah.
oh, I know. I'm such a party
That the
pooper.
green
Yeah.
glass stuff?
Yeah, it's like
That's cool, I've
it's like a
seen
lime
it.
green glass.
I know
and
people collect it.
Yeah, he
I
brought
collect
some
it.
on at the one episode.
Oh, that's right.
I did. I brought some on one episode. In fact, I sold maybe 200 pieces of it because I had collected it for so many years. It got valuable.
Oh, wow.
As people started
Make some money.
using it.
Very cool.
So I don't like using it because you can't. It's not dishwasher safe.
Oh, yeah.
It's non-tempered glass.
You have to actually wash it by hand.
You have to wash it by hand, and I'm pretty lazy.
What would
You know,
what would happen if you put it in a dishwasher?
it
break.
could it would break. It would crack.
Okay.
The heat, it just can't handle it. It's also
Okay.
can't handle a microwave.
Useless.
Good to know.
Exactly.
Except for radiation.
Yeah.
But it's still beautiful when you put it in a black light.
Yeah.
So, radium is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Radium is, it's the atomic number is 88.
Oh, nice.
It's
Webster's Dictionary.
Shout
defines
out to 88.
Yeah.
88, the cool number,
Oh, no, don't say that.
right?
88's got a bad connotation.
Does it really?
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, well, down with 88.
Yeah, down with 88.
Down with 88.
Down with 88. I'll take Ryan at his word.
Thank you.
It's highly radioactive. It's a silvery white metal found in uranium and thorium ores, and it was discovered by Marie and Pierre Curie in 1898.
I know that name.
I know, right?
Yep.
We've all been in chemistry class and heard about her. Such a great lady who didn't live a long life.
Wonder why?
I wonder why. We'll get to that. This uranium, it emits alpha, beta, and gamma rays. And come on, we know what gamma rays do.
Hulk.
It was from the gamma rays.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner, man, he knew. He tried to warn us back in the 70s?
Probably.
Or whenever.
Earlier, whenever.
I don't know when the comics came out. Stan Lee's not around, so he can't give me crap about that. So, but they announced their discovery of this radium in 1910 as a pure metal, and it had a luminous quality to it, and it's used in medicines and obviously paint for that luminous quality, as you are so much glowing.
I guess I never realized it was a metal before.
Yeah, it's in the metals on the periodic table of elements.
Love that.
So it's got that self-luminous properties, and that quality led to it being used to paint watch dials, and it was also used on things like aircraft switches and panels for when you'd walk into a darkened room.
It's like a glow-in-the-dark kind of thing.
Yeah, it was just a glow-in-the-dark thing to make things functional.
Was it reactive to light like that?
It was just glow in the dark.
Basically glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to charge it up.
Okay.
And then it would glow.
Yeah. So they put it on even airplane panels and stuff like that. They put it there so that they could see it. The pilots could see it.
Yeah, so the power goes out in these spaces that you could walk in and start flicking the switches back on and turning things up.
By the way, how do most pilots like their sandwiches served? Plain.
No.
Oh. Boom. That's rough.
Yeah, sorry.
So there's this. It leads to the creation of the United States Radium Corporation. Okay, and they start promoting this paint called Undark. It's
pretty cool.
Very creative.
Very creative name.
Undark is awesome.
In fact, I think I gave you one of their advertisements for Undark. The extremely creative Undark Corporation. And they had a bunch of sites. Now, we just went to the one in Orange, New Jersey. But there's many in other states. And what they did was they had the chemists, getting the products ready and the paints ready, and then that would go down the line to the girls, and the girls would sit on around a table. I have an image of that where there's 10 or 15 girls sitting there, and they're painting these watch dials. I mean, watch dials are really tiny,
right?
So they have these really tiny brushes with very fine points on them. And the one thing that I like to point out is that when it comes out that this stuff is dangerous and these girls are getting sick from it, the Undark Corporation is saying, well, these girls are partiers. They go out to nightclubs at night, and they probably have syphilis.
Ah.
And that's why they're sick. That's my closest to a 20s voice.
I like your old timey. That was good.
So that's their standard statement. So when we hear that they're putting it on as makeup, a lot of that might be bullshit. Mm-hmm. And it's a way for the corporation to separate itself from the problem and put the blame on the victim.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I don't like that explanation. And I've stopped saying it for the simple fact is I'm an artist. And one thing my art teacher taught me is he's like, do you know how to put the tip back onto a paintbrush, like a red sable, to get a nice fine point? He's like, you put the tip of the brush into your mouth, and then you twist as you pull it out.
Yeah.
And that puts a nice fine point. Mm-hmm. Now, my art teacher, Mr. Roush, told me, don't worry, but this might give you cancer.
Heads up.
Heads up. So, luckily, in his day, that was very true.
Well, and that's what those girls were even trained how to do that when they were...
Exactly.
They were told, I think it was called like the lip dip system or something like that.
You would paint your
old lip dip.
Get your tips.
Do a one number and then make your point, and then do
it's
your
to
next
get the point back.
The lip tip dip.
Yeah, the lip tip
dip.
Chip.
The tip in the lip dip.
Oh, I do love chips and dip.
That sounds worse. But so I know that these women, whether or not they used it as makeup on purpose, and some of them might have, know?
Right.
Yeah.
Even the girls that weren't would go home and they would have glowing lips.
Yeah.
From dipping that damn paintbrush thousands and thousands of times.
Sure.
So I'm not going to say that these girls didn't use it as makeup.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of caught on then. Like people were like, ooh.
Yeah. Totally.
I want glow in the dark lips. Or
it was like almost, people thought it was like magic almost back then to see this like glowing stuff. So it was like in the 20s, the roaring 20s. It was very trendy then. It became trendy to wear glow-in-the-dark stuff.
It would be. I mean, because if you think about it, look at what the 1920s were. You're coming out of World War One, and like there's so many people died. The only thing you could do was like just go on freaking living. You wanted to live for the moment because you realized how valuable and futile life can sometimes be, and it could be gone.
Yeah.
So that's why it's the Roaring 20s. These guys are partying.
Yep. They would go after they would leave. They'd go to parties sometimes after they would leave work.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of these girls were partiers. And
I heard that they'd even wear their nicest clothes to work so that they could like
ornament them.
Adorn themselves while they were at work, because this job was also marketed as like the best job for a poor woman.
Oh.
It was like relatively higher paid than other jobs available for women in that area at the time.
Okay.
So it was like advertised as like you're going to be a little bit like you're going to be around this stuff that not everyone gets to be around, and you're going to get paid a little
like
bit
a hazardous,
better. Yeah.
So
then they
you're
would
getting younger women who are in their late teens, early 20s,
wanting to go out and socialize.
And these women are the same people that like nowadays. If you're in your late teens and your 20s, you go to drink and bar and you dance. Sure. I mean, that's not abnormal.
Yeah.
But these, so like, even though I still give my paintbrushes the lip tip.
You do.
I do.
I do it too.
I do it every time.
He was my art teacher too, so it's probably.
Oh, there you go.
I do not paint with radium though.
Right. Yeah, we don't paint with radium.
And like, unlike my art teacher, like in all honesty, the paints that he was painting with, some of them were still poisonous.
Yeah.
Is this guy still alive?
No, he's dead.
Okay, fair enough.
It wasn't the paint.
Y'all throwing this man under the bus today.
I'm not throwing him under the bus. Listen,
he was a great teacher.
He was an incredible teacher.
They poisoned us. No big deal.
Listen,
I remember him making paint with eggs.
Oh yeah, he did everything. I mean, he cracked jokes constantly, and he did it in a very Bob Newhart way. So he'd be like, "I'd like to give you nicknames like Shorty, Fatso, and Ugly, but the school board won't let me do that. So when I call out your name, let me know who you are." I'm like, "This guy's gonna be my friend."
I like this guy already. He brought cool things in, like radium.
Now he didn't bring radium. Now, so supposedly these girls did use it as makeup. I can't deny that. I wasn't there.
Right.
But because of that, when they get off work, sometimes it's night, in the wintertime. So as these women are walking away from the work site, they're glowing.
Right.
And they got the nickname Ghost Girls. So because they got these eerie like makeup,
Yeah.
they're glowing, so that's why I kind of picked it. I was like, Ghost Girls, that's enough of an angle for me. That's a podcast episode.
Yeah.
Now at Tops. Seriously Dark and Decaf. The dark roasts your mornings are waiting for.
No, we were all about it.
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
think it's well, you know what else I learned is that the lawsuits that came following all these women, that's where OSHA came from. Is
Oh, yeah.
from these guys.
Oh, from this
yeah,
situation.
from
I mean,
this
this
situation.
and I'm going to get to that. I mean, literally, the girls that started this
Bless
litigation against the company, they started it in 1925, and it's only 5 girls
Okay.
that started this lawsuit. But there were over 50 girls that were sick at that time in 1925. And if you look online and you say how many Radium Girls died from this,
Right.
it's going to give you the number 50.
Okay.
And that's bull.
That's
because there's so many women
yeah.
that didn't report it or weren't part of this lawsuit and that were found after the 1925 and 1926 years.
Sure.
That it is more than likely hundreds or thousands
Oh, wow.
of women.
Yeah, because they told them all they had syphilis instead of what was really
Exactly.
going on.
They were
Making
trying
them
to hide
feel
it.
like they wouldn't talk about it because a woman wouldn't talk about her illness if it was syphilis.
Right.
That was another way to
Get out of here with your
suppress
syphilis,
them.
eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got syphilis, eh? That's what
you got the syph.
you got the syph. So
Stay away from that one, you see?
in 1925, they filed a lawsuit out of this Orange, New Jersey. And 5 girls, a bunch got sick. They were getting things like sores on their bodies. They were getting anemia. They were getting bone cancer.
Teeth were falling out.
Losing
yeah.
teeth.
Yep.
Their jaws started swelling up. I mean, I don't want to say comical, but I mean, I sent you a picture. Like this girl's jaw is almost like a freaking eggplant.
I've
hanging
seen
off
that
like a
picture.
tangerine hanging off the
You know what?
chin.
I think that picture was taken. I think they removed her jaw at that point, and that
Oh,
was
yeah.
just hanging. And the doctor said it wasn't even like he hadn't do any surgery. He like simply reached in her mouth and pulled out her jawbone. That's how degraded all the tissue was.
The bones were disintegrating.
Right. So he just reached in her mouth and pulled out
Nasty.
her
I
jawbone.
don't know if it's this one, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Is that that
Yep.
one?
Yep.
So the case
Gross.
was ultimately
Yeah.
settled in 1926, and but watch dials were still painted until 1947. And here's something I bet neither of you know. Guess where they were painted up until 1947?
York.
Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
No way.
Wow.
There was a factory on the shores of the Susquehanna River, and
Good
they
old
were
Susquehanna.
still using radium paint in 1947.
Because they were like legally allowed to, or
Well, it's okay to use poisonous substances. What the
That's
problem
fine.
what the problem was
no big deal.
Yeah.
what the United States Radium Corporation was doing, and what they didn't tell the public at the time was, their scientists that are making the stuff are wearing masks. They're standing behind protected barriers so that they don't get hurt from this very dangerous substance.
Right.
Yeah, did
But
you know the
then-
men in those factories were all given lead aprons to wear,
Yeah.
and not the women?
And
Women
then
weren't even told it was
the
dangerous.
same substance
yeah.
that they're taking very strong care against.
Right.
They would then hand over the paint to the girls, and then the girls are told, "Well, just lick the brushes."
Yeah.
So,
And not only that, they were selling it as like snake oil stuff type elixir.
oh,
too.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
Radium, yeah. It's called
Radioactive water.
Radithor
Yeah.
is what it was called. So these it was that dual concept of, we know this is dangerous, but we're going to let the guys, the scientists, know this. But the girls on the lower end of the scale,
Right.
they don't need to know.
Yeah,
Sure.
they don't matter.
They don't matter. And a corporation, like, judging its employees by worth, your scientists are worth more than your common laborer.
Sure.
And the women were just seen as kind of expendable. So,
They were hired to be expendable.
pretty much. So, the Bloomsburg site stopped using radium in 1968.
Dumped it all in the Susquehanna.
I can't say that, but I'm sure some of it leaked out there. Maybe we should go out with our UV lights.
Yeah.
And try to
Check in
find
the
some
waters.
radium, or
Probably created some cryptids for
you
us.
can actually sell radium undark painted watch dials are sold on eBay even today, because geeks like me
Right.
that want to collect radium,
The original,
that's
yeah.
the only way to collect them is to get the watches.
Oh,
So you get the watches, you take off the arms,
radium's free.
and then you have radium for your little periodic table of elements.
Do you have a periodic table of elements?
Not yet, but I've been dreaming of it.
I think that's really cool. I mean,
I want to create a wooden periodic
like
table of
mimic,
elements,
yeah.
and then put the elements. Now, there's problems with that. Some elements only exist for matters of seconds.
Sure.
Right.
So you have to put a symbol there.
Yeah.
Others are radioactive.
Right.
So they do sell some radioactive things that are in lucite, so that you cannot get hurt from it.
Okay.
And others are just simple minerals that you find every day. You know, even
Pretty cool.
sodium.
I thought you'll have the oxygen one, and it'll just be empty.
It'd be like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's there. So the site in Orange, New Jersey was honestly declared a Superfund site, which means this thing is messed up.
Superfund?
We got to clean this crap up.
What's Superfund mean?
It means that they need a Superfund to clean all this crap.
Oh.
You know, like the EPA
ASAP.
has to come in and start digging up soil.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not talking like an inch. I'm talking like several
of it.
feet
Yeah.
Right.
into the ground to get to the ground that's not, you know, radioactive.
Contaminated.
So that's in 1983 when they declare this. Now, when it starts to be cleaned is 1997 to 2005.
Oh my gosh, that's so much later.
Think of how many years have gone by that this has been a radioactive
Jeez.
site in
Yeah.
Orange, New Jersey.
I just put some cones up.
That'd be like-
Yeah, just drive around.
And I'm sure that whole time, no one's using the site.
Right.
It's-
No one's visiting.
No one's,
No one's
visiting.
walking across it.
There's not a whole community that we drove through.
Right.
There's not rats eating in there and then
Exactly.
pooping other places.
And that, like, it blew my mind. I'm like, this, you know, trial happens in 1925, and it's all the way back in all the way in 2005 that they're like, "Yeah, we fixed the problem."
80
Oh my
years.
gosh.
I mean,
That's
insane.
nuts.
So the EPA removed 1,600 tons of material from the site, and that included 250 residential buildings.
Wow.
That had to be
That
you know,
big. No wonder it took so long. It's a big scale thing.
It's a huge amount of stuff that they had to remove, and it wasn't finished till 2009. So I was already done. Like, I wasn't even managing a nightclub by that point. This is just a few years ago in my mind, you know. So so it seems odd to me that when we freaking go there, what is in its place?
A freaking playground.
A playground
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
And there's like a sign, slow down,
Slow, kids."
we heart our kids.
Yeah.
Slow, we heart our children.
Yeah.
And there's like playground equipment. I think it's called College Park. If you want to go check it out, it's on Alden Street in Orange, New Jersey. For your radiation pleasures.
Pleasure.
So,
For all of your
Radiation.
your radioactive pleasures.
so
And
if you,
needs.
if
Yeah.
you mildly don't like your kids,
Send them to play in that park.
send them to that park.
You want a long, slow death for your kids? Send him to play there.
Come on. We've lived life. You're going to get the long, slow death no matter how
Yeah,
you
you're
I'll tell you, if I'm a kid and you tell me I can glow in the dark if I play on this playground,
I know.
I'll tell you where I'm going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whether those girls did or didn't, if I were back then and I didn't think it was
Harmful.
dangerous, I would totally have
Yeah.
put it on my face. I would have
I
put it
would've
all
done it.
over myself.
I mean, how many of us when we were kids, like, you catch lightning bugs and the evil ones, like me,
You smear
squish the ladybug and smear like
Lightning
war
bug.
paint.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Native American now, or
Yeah.
I'm the ultimate warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
I
that's
did
me,
that
yeah.
once when I was a kid, and I, to this day, feel guilty about it.
Aw.
Little
That's-
lightning bug.
Yeah.
Or what do you call them? Lightning bugs?
I call them lightning bugs.
You know what's going to
Fireflies?
happen? When you
What?
die, you're going to go to the pearly gates.
Yeah.
And there's going to be, instead of St. Peter, a giant lightning bug.
lightning bug.
And he's going to be like, you cannot pass.
Awesome. I've been waiting for this day.
Like, we're all screwed.
Do you see that
He's
with
got
a
like a
lisp?
newspaper.
He's like, I've been waiting for this
I've
day.
been waiting for you.
The lightning bugs fight back. So I do want to say the person to hold up on a pedestal and thank is a girl named Grace Fayer, who started the lawsuit. She ultimately won for each of the plaintiffs $10,000, which I think in today's money would be around $180,000.
Okay.
But back then, they were paid $12 weekly for their suffering.
Oh my gosh.
The other women that were in it was Edna Hussman, Catherine Schraub, Quinta McDonald, and Albina Larice. We're all part of this thing. And the sad part is, none of those women lived through the 1930s.
Aw.
Yeah.
They all died anyway. Not to mention all the countless other women, even local women that worked in the radiation plants that died from cancer and never knew
Yeah.
what it
Why
was from
or how. Yeah.
or why they were the one.
Yeah.
Why-
Because
why
of
they did.
them, now, luckily, things changed.
Absolutely.
So because of this trial and why it's so important is like we see corporations trying to limit legal requirements for their actions. You know, OSHA now has those books at every site. If you
Yep.
got a damn window cleaner,
Yep.
you got to know the chemicals of that window cleaner, and there's got to be a book that says it.
Yeah.
For everything that's there, and the labor safety standards were increased. So, in 1949, Congress passed a bill that promised compensation from workers suffering from occupational diseases. If your job gave you a disease, they had to pay because of this. And it's all because of what these women went through.
Wow.
And we think of this as like so far ago, like this is 1925, we're in 2026, but the last known living Radium Girl survivor was Mabel Williams, and she was alive in 2015.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, so I don't know if she's still alive, but that's really recent. This is
Yeah.
you could have met Radium Girls, and we could have met Radium Girls in our lifetime and never known it. So
Well, maybe some of them didn't put it in their mouth because they didn't like the taste of it or something. You know, maybe some of them
did the finger
finger twist.
Or it was her first
you know.
day. She only worked here one day. And they shut
Right,
this,
yeah.
She's like, what? I just started here. You're shutting this operation down?
possibly.
Yeah.
So, like, the Radium Girls is a really popular thing. You can find tons of pictures and tons of stories about them. And I think radiation, to me, is very ubiquitous in how creepy it is. That's something that you can't see or touch or taste could lead to your demise.
And doesn't instantly burn or hurt you. in
Yeah,
any way.
like, it's not like you touch a hot
Right.
oven where you instantly know you screwed up.
Yeah.
Like,
You just got to be around it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're slowly being killed by this crap. So I started looking into other things about radiation because ultimately, if we're in a spot where I could take you to a radioactive spot,
Right?
I'm going to. You know?
Because
Yeah.
why not?
Because why not? Like, if I go,
Put it
we
on
all
the list.
go.
Yeah, fair enough.
One of the things you had mentioned was Radithor. They were actually putting radiated water as a medicine for people to drink the radiated water,
Yep.
and it would make you feel healthy.
Yeah.
And there was this guy in 1932, a business magnate and golfer named Eben Byers. Eben Byers dies in 1932, and he was a fervent user of the product Radithor. He drank 1,400 bottles of Radithor.
104 bottles?
1,400.
Oh my
But
gosh.
he's like 6-ounce bottles.
They're little.
They're little bottles.
It's like the thumb sized.
But he's
Okay,
drinking
that's like
them
a
between
2-ounce.
the years 1927 and 1932. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many this equates to daily, but I mean, he's
Probably just sipping on it all the
he's
time.
probably drinking it almost once a day.
Yeah.
He's drinking this stuff.
Drinking it
And-
like it's apple cider vinegar or something.
Yeah.
And like the Radium Girls, he had to have his jaw removed. And I have a picture of him before the jaw removal
Yep.
and after the jaw removal.
Yeah.
This is the jaw. I'm
So
gonna zoom
this
in
was
on that
used to
guy.
treat cancer, correct? Is that why
Used
people,
to treat cancer?
That's like Madame Curie found out that like it was used to treat cancer, and that's why they thought, oh, it must be able to be used for all
Safe.
different types of ailments.
I don't know enough about the chemistry
Mm-hmm.
to honestly say. I just know they thought Madame Curie did see positives with it.
Yeah.
She thought it was a pure metal.
Right.
You know, so they saw positives,
Mm-hmm.
but like, you know, it's in small doses, you know,
Yeah.
very, very tiny, minuscule.
Yeah, you just gotta drink a little bit of that every day.
Right. That's fine.
Here's the funny thing. Guess what? Evan died on my birthday,
Oh, no way.
March 31st.
Cup.
Oh,
Code.
This episode is brought to you by Cup of Code. Is your brand as hard to find as a reliable EVP recording? It's time to stop hiding in the shadows.
Cup of Code helps you haunt the high traffic roads across Pennsylvania, from State College to Wilkes-Barre, and even down to North Carolina. They put your business on giant digital billboards where thousands of folks can see you.
Right now, catch their biggest promotion yet. Buy 3 months of digital placement and get the 4th month free. Like a recurring spirit, your ad will be seen. This deal ends June 30th. Don't let your competition out-haunt you. Reserve your spot now at cupofcode.com.
So his corpse is still radioactive today. He was dug up in 1965, and they were like, nope, still radioactive.
Wow.
No way. What do they call that test?
Half-Life?
No, the radioactive.
Oh, the Geiger.
Is it
Like
Geiger?
using a Geiger counter to...
Aha.
I don't know. We have anyone that watches or plays the game Fallout would probably know.
Oh, yeah, they'll know.
They'll know. They're all about this stuff. And you can visit his grave. He's actually buried in Pennsylvania,
Oh, yeah?
in
Well, it looked like he
Pittsburgh,
was from Allegheny County, it said.
Allegheny County, and he's buried in the Allegheny Cemetery in a lead-lined box.
Well, that's good.
Now, Pennsylvania has many other sites. I'm only going to go through a few. One is there's the Radium House in Lansdowne, PA, where a professor processed uranium from 1924 to 1944.
Okay.
He processed it in his house.
Oh, man.
Also, once again, led to a Superfund site.
Oh.
And they had to dig down, I think, 11 feet under his
gosh.
house and several of the adjoining buildings to, get the house back. So
Every
you can
time
go
he says super fun, I think it's super fun.
Fun. I know.
Superfund.
And it's like, I think you're being sarcastic. It led
It's
to
like
a
the
really
super
cool
fun
thing. Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all loved
Sorry.
it.
We're some wild and crazy guys.
That's right. Super fun.
But you have to tip your hat to like Madame Curie.
Yeah.
She was a female scientist at a time where it was not common for women to be a scientist.
Right.
Obviously highly intelligent, but not smart enough not to keep uranium or radium
Right.
in her pockets, in her desk drawers, in test tubes. Like, she was super radiated throughout her lifetime. And she is now in a lead-lined coffin
Oh, my gosh.
in France. And the last place that I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to take you here. I got to take you here because Arlington Cemetery
Yes.
is super haunted.
Yeah, we definitely want to go.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's the Arlington Mansion, which is awesome. There's so many famous people buried in Arlington Cemetery. But one of the lesser known graves that I want to go to is Richard Leroy McKinley. He lived from 1933 to 1961, and he is labeled the most dangerous grave in America.
Oh, because it's so.
He was in the Idaho desert when a nuclear reactor exploded.
Oh my gosh.
It is called the SL-1 accident. And this is something that a lot of scientists don't even like to mention because it was like literally like, I guess, like a flash of light.
Yeah.
An instantaneous second, 3 guys died. And this guy was so freaking radioactive. They're like, we can't wash him. We can't touch him physically.
Right.
We cannot cremate this dude's body. Like, they could do nothing with him. They had to have tools and equipment
Oh my
to
gosh.
just get to his
Wow.
body. So this guy was so freaking radiated. He's in a lead-lined coffin. And I sent you a picture
Oh, yeah.
of him with the multiple tiers of coffins and vaults that his body is in. And
Seems like a Russian
like
nesting
one-
doll.
it's like
of
a
coffins.
nesting doll of
4.
radiation.
Yeah.
At least 4. Yeah.
And when people go to his grave, they don't clean the dust from his grave, like because no one wants to spend time there. So you usually don't see flowers on his grave, and people say that you can sometimes hear a sizzling sound above his grave,
Ooh.
as if like he's still emitting radiation.
oh my gosh.
And this guy is going to emit radiation long after all 3 of us are dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
So if he would have been there, where would that radiation have gone?
I mean,
You know what I
it
mean?
still
just
happens
goes-
in that spot. Like,
the
Yeah.
spot
Right,
would
but I'm
have to
saying-
probably had a
But there's-
Superfund site
Yeah.
at that spot as well. I mean,
It just goes in the
if
environment.
you think about it, like what was it? John Wayne, America's hero, right?
Yeah.
He died from cancer. We all know that. Do you know why he died from cancer? He filmed the movie Downwind from nuclear test sites.
oh, for real?
So like I think it might have been the Alamo. It was one of his movies when they were filming. There was this dust blowing through this westerny set.
Okay. Yeah.
And so many of the actors that worked on that movie all died from cancer. They were all radiated.
Oh man.
So like it was this is one of those cases where I think it shows that you really got to like make the government care about the people. You know what I mean? Like there should be laws stronger for the people than there are the corporations.
Yeah.
You know, because the
Should be.
corporations are making millions,
Yeah.
and we shouldn't die for their
Yeah,
profit.
unfortunately, the corporations can also afford the better lawyers than people
And
can.
that is true.
Yeah.
So, you know, my hat's off to the Radium Girls.
Heck yeah.
For
Let's cheers to them because
standing
they
up
really
Yeah, for
did
sure.
a lot.
for people and doing what was right.
Looking for something strange, unique, and totally unforgettable? Step into the Cryptid Collective in the Susquehanna Valley Mall in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania.
From mysterious cryptid art and collectibles to quirky gifts, apparel, and local curiosities, this is the spot for legend lovers and curious minds alike. So whether you're hunting Bigfoot vibes, spooky style, or the perfect one-of-a-kind gift, you'll find it here.
The Cryptid Collective, where myths meet merch. Find them today at the Susquehanna Valley Mall in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and a lot of times I get bored when you read the names, but I was glad that you read all their names.
I think it's important because they died, and you know they're only referred to as the Radium Girls, and I think I should know their names as much as I know Madame Marie Curie's.
exactly.
Their lives were no less important to me than a famous person.
And they were pretty brave to stand up to big corporations too for back in the day, you know?
I mean, think about like 1926. What power does a woman have?
Yeah.
Well, she can glow in the dark.
You know, my
She
aunt,
can glow in the dark. She can
That's
go to
pretty good
parties
power.
and
my aunt was telling me
Yeah.
about how like she, you know, in the 1940s, her mom couldn't get rent an apartment because she was single because her husband had died.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, you weren't a full citizen.
Nope.
In 1925,
Yeah.
you did not have the rights you have now, and you should respect what got you those rights. So, that's my
That's a radiation?
little radiation spiel.
I like it. Ghost Girls.
And
Radium Girls.
the Radium Girls, Ghost Girls, whatever you want to call them. I'd like to just settle on heroes.
Yeah, heroes in our book.
yeah, definitely.
You know,
That's cool, Steve. Thanks so much for sharing that story with us. Because, yeah, again, this was a pizza destination
it was a pizza destination.
that we had tacked on a location to. But
It is, it
That's
is.
all right. I'm glad we did. It looks like we were not that far from Rutherford, New Jersey, because that's where this Casano's Pizza is. Casano's Pizza Parlor. Now, I learned about this thing on the TikToks. Have you ever heard that?
the Tiki Talks.
The Tiki Talks. It's like this old school vibe. It looks like you're in your grandma's like house from like what 1970s, 80s,
early 80s.
80s, very brown.
Yeah.
very
Brown
very
and orange.
brown. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of those colors.
Wood paneling on the
There
wall.
were lawn chairs in the front of it, which was sweet. We went in. Yeah, it's like an old TV, VCR, all
There's a
kinds
TV
of.
on top of a
No,
TV.
that's the point I was going to
Yeah.
make. There was the unworking floor model TV,
The huge box.
and then the tube TV on top that was working.
with a VCR.
With a
Also
VCR.
huge. Yeah,
and a bunch of VHS tapes.
yeah, it was
And
cool. There might be
They were
arcade
watching
games.
Donnie Brasco when we were there.
They were watching Donnie Brasco, but there was also VHS copies of The Sopranos.
Yep.
just lying around.
And yeah, it was all mafia related. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, there's definitely a vibe.
There's definitely a vibe, and there was certain clientele that seemed to be hanging out there too that day. Didn't
Yeah. We, Christy and we got the pizza, and it's not it's not really like a restaurant. There's not tables and booths. There was like a living room table in the middle, and then a couch.
There was couches
and a
and
recliner.
folding.
And I will say they do on the TikTok. It says, "Come eat pizza in
At
your
this
grandma's living room." So they're saying, "Come eat pizza
I guess you gotta
in
squeeze
our
in.
area." Right?
That's cool.
So we
So-
get there. There's like what 3 guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
All
gonna,
with their own bottle of liquor.
bottles of booze.
Yeah, they look like they might be there a lot.
Yeah.
They almost look like they were out of the Donnie Brasco movie.
Yep.
In fact, I think one of them was like, "Oh yeah, he lived right over there," you know, like he referencing the movie. Like he was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
I knew
like,
him.
that was my
He knew-
bud."
Yeah, I knew him. He lived over on so and so."
Listen, we're not throwing aspersions. Do
Right.
not.
I was a little intimidated. These
Yeah,
two,
Ryan didn't want to sit.
Yeah.
These two were like, "No, come sit down." I was like, "I think they're having a conversation." And they're like, no, come sit down. Here, pizza. So we all had a slice right there in that living room.
Yeah, we sat on the couch like little kids, like with
Yeah,
our knees
totally.
together, like eating
With their
the
little
pizza.
aluminum folding tables.
Yeah, exactly. It was
But
awesome.
you know what? We weren't going
I'm
to come all that way and not enjoy our
And not
pizza
do it
right
the right
there.
way.
Especially because, like I said, I did research ahead of time, just make sure, are we supposed to eat there or not?
Eating
And
there
it
would have been
does.
one thing. If those 3 wouldn't have been
I
there,
know.
that was my
I
main
know.
concern. I was like, I don't know if we want to be accomplices
But-
to whatever's going down.
Then there was people waiting after we got up and left. Another couple went and
Same
sat
thing.
down right in the couch where we were. So I think it's totally cool.
Maybe they're just part of the vibe.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
just paid
the
actors.
ambiance.
It's just part of that.
What we should have done is we should have started acting like mafioso and seen if they would have like accepted us.
Oh, we should have offered them pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't we even think to do that?
Like,
Well,
hey,
probably because they're sitting in a pizza shop. They could get pizza if they
Yeah,
wanted.
we're just trying to be nice. Hey, you guys need a slice?
hey, yeah, we should have said A between everything we said.
Hey, you need a slice? We're close enough to New York. Rutherford, New Jersey. This place was set up to look vintage, circa late 1900s with a vibe like you're at your,
1900s, that's a wide area.
Yeah.
like with a
Wide
vibe
range.
like you're at your uncle's from Brooklyn's house is what I wrote.
Okay.
Stephen, 3.5 out of 5. Decent score, 3.5. That's a good score.
I like it.
Good pizza if you're into New Haven style. Oh,
It did have New Haven style a little bit.
interesting. What was that, coal-fired then?
I think
Yeah.
it was coal-fired, yes.
I would always wish it. I would always wish it had more cheese. So you always like more cheese.
Correct.
The crust was perfect and well done, and I would eat there again.
It's definitely an experience.
I'd go back.
Oh yeah.
Christy, 2.75 out of 5. Lower score. I'm beginning to think I don't like coal-fired pizza. I think
Yeah.
that's what was... Wait, I think that's what that was, possibly, or New Haven style, or whatever. I don't like the crust, even though it was nice and crispy.
Okay.
I don't like the crust, so that was a big
I didn't
part
like
of her
the
score.
crust.
So maybe it
Yeah.
had that burny kind of taste to it, maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't like the flavor of it. The cheese sauce was good. It wasn't enough of either one of them. The
Okay.
cheese and the sauce.
So it's all bread for me. It sounds like
Yeah.
not enough topping, not enough
So it
sauce.
was also the third
cheese.
or fourth pizza shop of the day.
Yeah.
I did, however, love the ambiance and would like to try other food from there sometime when the when the mafia isn't there. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I would definitely haunt it.
Yeah, something smelled so good in there. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to eat that. Whatever that is, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
And we had pizza.
Pizza. Good old pizza.
Pizza Monster.
Pizza Monster took you. Ryan, 4.5 out of 5. So I gave
Holy
us a
moly.
heck of a nice score. This is a big score
He's
for
a
me.
Connecticut pizza,
He
New Haven
is.
pizza guy.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I'll tell you in a second here. 4.5 out of 5. Super enjoyable pizza and had a fun but strange experience. This place was so cool and fun just to look at all the other stuff in there. Crust was crispy and dark but not burned. Sauce tasted fresh and flavorful. Haunt, 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 haunt. I would haunt this place, I don't know if you could tell.
I have pictures of Venkman in that pizza shop. I was a little worried to take pictures of us because of,
Oh, you got
but I got some pictures of Venkman.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
have to like post them
Yeah.
on our
That'd be
webpage
cool.
or something.
Did either of you look into the? They have the like a wooden telephone booth in that.
I sat in it.
Yeah.
Okay, it had
Yeah.
a picture of the wet bandits from.
Oh,
The
did
Wet
it?
Bandits. Yeah, nice.
from Home Alone. I was like, that's cool. I don't know how that's mafia. Well, I
Yeah.
guess Joe Pesci, he seems
Right.
very mafia-ish.
Well, he was in that movie with Ray Liotta, the famous one that everyone loves, and I like it too. I just
Reservoir Dogs?
No.
out.
Ray Liotta?
Yeah.
Oh, the Ray
Goodfellas.
Liotta one. I
Goodfellas,
know.
thank you. Yeah,
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I saw it in the theater. That's how old I am.
You are old. I'm glad I'm young.
I know, you're so much younger than me. When I was going, so I went through to Massachusetts here about 2 weeks ago or whatever, and on my way up I go through Connecticut, and I don't know what road it took me on this time, but I'm on the side of the road and I see Frank and Pepe's, and I was like, I gotta stop and get some of that. So I went to my destination, and I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that on the way back. I ordered it an hour ahead of time, just stopped in and grabbed it, and ate it on my drive home from Connecticut. For some reason, they cut into 16 pieces or something. Like, it was so many little pieces. I don't know if they thought I was having a party.
It's like a square cut, or
Nope, round pizza. It was just
teeny
like
little wedges.
yeah,
no,
like
Frank-
my
no
size.
joke, like your size.
Yeah.
Is that Frank and Pepe's? Is that the guy that originated the?
This
New
is one of the
Haven?
big New Haven ones.
Yeah, the
Is
one
it
we
New
didn't
Haven
get
name?
a
That's what I
chance to
thought.
try.
Sally's and Frank and Pepe's are the two that everybody talks about. I know there's a lot of great pizza
But we
out
didn't
there.
get to try Frank and Pepe's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very good. Yeah, very similar. It's coal fired. It was definitely had some burny parts, but it was good pizza.
How would you rate it compared to like modern pizza?
Well, I really liked Moderns.
Me too.
So probably similar. Probably around
Okay.
that same.
That's
that same.
good.
Moderns was really good though.
Yeah.
I don't know if they wouldn't have cut it. So I was doing like the thing where you put two slices on top of each, like
Yeah.
make a little pizza sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Because I would fold it over anyway. But yeah, it wasn't the same as if I had a real slice. I think it might have been a little different. But
Yeah, I could see that.
You're a glutton for the fold.
I am a fold guy.
Yeah.
I always have.
You both
been.
are.
Yeah, I like.
That's how I
fold
like to
pizza.
eat it.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you fold your pizza? Let us know. Are you a folder or non-folders?
I'm a non-folder.
I want to see what the percent of people
I'm a
is.
rotator.
A rotator?
Yeah, I'll
you go to
take-
the crust?
I'll take, got to take that first corner bite first, right? The good bite, right? Take that. And then I'll go and take a bite of the crust. And then maybe back to this again. And then, depending on how good the pizza is, that might be it. But
Interesting.
if I eat the rest of it, I rotate it.
Now, see, with being a folder though, like you have to make sure that the cheese is cooled down enough, because the thing I hate is when you fold it and you're trying to eat it and the chease starts sliding up
Right
the
out.
top.
Melts
Yeah.
right out.
So that is
That's
the
why
negative.
I don't fold.
Yeah, but you're also a pizza flopper. Like,
And a pizza picker. Sometimes you'll just take the cheese right off and look underneath it. And you'll be like,
toss it down,
Yeah, flop.
aggressively. Or she'll grab the whole slice. After like 2 bites, she's like, no.
No, just that one time.
You know.
We'll never let her live it down, though.
No, she's done it more than one time.
The flop?
I've seen the flop at least 3 or 4 times.
I'll admit to the flop.
Listen, the flop happens.
She gets very disgusted with her pizza sometimes.
That's usually after like the second or third one, though.
Yeah.
Like, or God forbid, the fourth.
Meanwhile, Ryan's just shoving him down his...
No, it's to the point where, like, if you start making faces like you don't like this pizza,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the flop.
Yep, here it comes.
I'm like,
Here it
I'm waiting
comes.
for her to throw, like, the cheese she didn't like or the crust she didn't like.
Well, don't you remember last time I was like, I didn't give it a very good score, and I was like,
Just for the heck of it,
just
give
for
it a
the
flop.
heck of it, yeah.
Okay, I do have to
I
ask-
made a joke about it.
I have to ask one question though. As a rotator, which I
Yeah.
think is you're probably on a very rare spectrum of pizza eating.
Yeah, probably.
The when you take the first bite of the crust,
Yeah.
do you do it from one of the sides or from the center?
Right in the
Sides.
middle.
Like,
Side. But in the middle's funnier. I think I might start doing
Yeah,
that.
try that.
I think you should go in the middle because
Yeah.
you know.
I like to get the crust from the edge.
I'd wonder how you'd eat the rest of the pizza if only the 2 ends.
Just start
of the crust,
down the middle.
It would force it to be a folder.
No, a lot of times I'll rip away parts of the crust I don't want to eat and just have a little bit of crust with the toppings, the cheese and the toppings.
You're just very violent with your pizza.
I might be.
There's some sort of aggression there. You know.
Sorry,
Don't
this
know
pizza
why.
monster has made her aggressive. I think I've created the monster.
Yeah, I think you might have created
Frankenstein's
this.
monster. The pizza.
It's like the PTSD of pizza.
I tried to eat Pizza Hut last night, guys. I couldn't even eat a whole piece.
Ah.
I couldn't even eat it.
Ryan can eat a whole
I
pie.
usually like
I'll
Pizza
kill some
Hut.
Pizza
I
Hut.
really do. But nope.
Ryan's ruined you.
Oh well. Anything else from this area?
No, that's it for me.
Sounds good. We'll peace out at this point. Thanks everybody for listening. Please.
Yep. Thanks, Cup of Code and fresh roasted coffee again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And everybody who keeps coming back, week after week or whenever you come and see us, we really appreciate everybody who keeps coming back.
That's right.
Like, subscribe. Anything else? Join us next time you guys crave a slice of the paranormal. And wear glow in the dark makeup.